It's week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Ray McCloud to return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Steelers here ready to go to work for the first time. And the grizzled vet, Ben Roethlisberger, bringing him out now in his 18th season in the National Football League.
And I'll bet right now just one thought in his mind.
Win the game, yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions.
No,
right?
2 touchdown passes
Two
last week.
touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me,
Caught up. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
and you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes the score 7-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. McCloud now on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and that'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Goes down. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Returnable here from the 38. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. So now here are the Broncos with excellent field position to start off. They will be led out by their now 44-year-old quarterback playing in his 22nd NFL season. Unbelievable. The great Tom Brady.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Tyree Cleveland, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
McManus's point after is good, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Roethlisberger. He gets it complete to Harris. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Von Miller able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And Bronco fans have to be so excited because Von Miller missed 2020 with an ankle injury, suffered just days before the season opener. An 8-time Pro Bowler, the all-time sack leader for the Broncos, and the active leader in the NFL. They are happy to welcome him back.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Well, I think it's back to the drawing board, or should I say in today's game, the Surface tablet after this drive. 3 plays, they go backwards. They will look like they've gotten something going right there, but they'll have to punt the football away to end this one.
And breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So we come upon halftime with a visiting Broncos. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. KJ Hamler returning it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Bronco offense ready to begin this 3rd quarter of play. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
He's going to take another shot here. He's got it at the 15. And now they are knocking on the door inside Pittsburgh's 10.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Under pressure now, and he's... Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit Pater, but they're going to go for it. And he'll get it only to about the 3 and no further as they stop him. Gordon can't break through against this defensive line, and the Steeler defense will celebrate the goal line stand. They'll start the drive with Harris. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now Ben. No gain on that one. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense defense has a touchdown. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it is now 21-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. McLeod now on the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Brady going to throw here. Going to throw deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
On play action, now Brady. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
To throw again on 2nd down, Roethlisberger. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Pat Freiermuth, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. McLeod now on the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get the Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete.
That incomplete situation is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on 4th down. He's got Smith-Schuster, and they're able to get this one across the 35. And no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Pass complete to Harris, and that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on 1st down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
So the game will continue for at least one more play.
To not finish a game on a defensive penalty, that's why they get one more untimed attempt.
Looks like he'll throw here. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys